Hi Saffron Shell Turtle family, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing very well. This reading is going to be unlike any other reading that I have done so far. This will be a slow, patient reading. So if you're in for a quick one, this is not it. Also, just reminding you, if you engage with the channel in any way, if you give a thumbs up, if you write a comment, or if you feel really connected to the channel, you can subscribe. If you do all of those things, the readings can reach out to those who need to hear the messages. And personally, I have felt that tarot messages are quite powerful, and these can help you get out of really dark times if you take the messages and implement it, apply it to your life. So I feel like if you engage a little bit, there is a chance that somebody who needs to listen to these messages, they can get to it and it may help them. All right. So yeah, like I said, it's a slow reading, so there will be many pauses here and there where I'm trying to just understand the message completely. So don't think that I have gone away, and don't panic. Don't start checking your internet connectivity. Just know that I'm trying to connect to the cards here. All right. So with all of that out of the way, just relax. We have 3 decks here. One is Tarot of Oppositions, which I'll be using, which will be mainly used in this reading. If there is any clarification required, we'll be using Kipper. All the cards are shuffled. We'll pull out one oracle card from Heal Yourself reading cards. These cards I have selected because I believe these give the most elaborate or accurate, or these actually help pinpoint the situation very properly. So that's why, and I thought I'll make the best use of our time today. So let's get started. Now we are looking at the past. What about the past? All right. Ace of Wands, and this has come out in a way, in a negative side is here prominent. We'll talk about it. First, let me just pull out all the cards and then we'll get to it. The problem. What is the problem here? We are looking at oh, those are too many. But 9 of Swords came out first, so we'll take that. The resources, oh, that was fast. Page of Cups. The future. Hierophant reversed, and then let's go to the inner growth. What should we be doing for our inner growth? Alright, we have 2 of Cups, very beautiful energy for outer growth. We have the Empress. Alright, at the bottom of the deck we have Judgment reversed. Alright, I don't feel it's important to look at the bottom of the deck, so I'll just put it face down. Now, in the past I am looking at Ace of Wands. So when you look at Ace of Wands, you may get this feeling that, see, here the branch is new, fresh, leaves are also green. Here it's all brown, black, it looks like that this has been there for a while, but the hand is gripping it, firmly. So I get the feeling that in the past perhaps you have not taken advantage of your potential. Maybe there was some kind of hobby, some passion of yours, something where you should have put your energy. Probably you kept it at the back of your mind and didn't act upon it. the past, I feel like you have been holding on to certain beliefs that no longer worked or weren't really serving you. Let's just get some clarification from Kipper to see what Ace of Wands is all about here in the reverse in the past. Clarification for Ace of Wands, please. What is this? What about? What aspect it's talking about? Courtship. Alright. 2 more, please. I feel like with no other cards coming out for the clarification here, let me just try for 3 more shuffles. Alright, despair, okay, alright. So for Ace of Wands reversed, we have got courtship and despair cards. So look at these 3 cards here. And it feels like perhaps you were holding on to a relationship that wasn't quite working out. You had this idea about a relationship which you thought will blossom into something, but that courtship didn't blossom the way you wanted it to. Yet you kept on holding on to this belief. Maybe there was a broken engagement, something that was supposed to be yours, but it was taken away. Maybe you feel that way, that it was taken away, and I'm hearing that that's not the case. Everything happens for a reason, and you kept holding on to that person, those memories. And reminiscing certain memories is not a bad thing, because when you are in pain, your mind goes back to those memories, and sometimes that is the only way to get closure, to heal. But here I feel you were holding on to this relationship or this idea of a relationship that caused you a lot of despair. With the not hiring part in the background, I also feel like perhaps this idea of this relationship, maybe you gave up too much to make it work, and it cost you your employment also. In some way you lost your business, you went through a financial loss, or perhaps it's not even about that, it's just about your emotional loss. So in the past, I really see you holding on to this idea of a relationship with a person which cost you a lot of grief. Alright. So if that is resonating with you, let's go to the next part of the reading, the next card, which is 9 of Swords. And this is the problem here. 9 of Swords is a clear-cut card, and in this you can see what is happening here. This person has been in their head for so long, and with the past talking about courtship and despair, I really feel as though 9 of Swords is talking about your mental anguish. You have been in your head for so long that you didn't see what was going around you. There was blessings, beauty, everything all around you, but in your head you saw these pointed swords at you. You saw as though there was darkness everywhere because you were in your head. It's not about what was actually happening. So the problem is that you're going inside your head again and again. It doesn't have to be about just this aspect, because you went through this trauma, this phase in your life where you wanted something so badly, a person. For most cases, I feel it was a person that you wanted a relationship with. But if it's not about that, certain aspect of your life didn't work out the way you wanted, and that is causing you so much grief that you remain stuck in your head and you feel as though things are bleak. Nothing is going to work out because you are in your head a lot. What are the resources? We have Page of Cups reversed and Page of Cups reversed. Okay. When I look at this card, if you look at the positive side, you see this person holding on to this cup, really curious about this next chapter, this next new idea, new emotion, right? And this wreath of flowers, it's just there in his hand and he's holding on to it, not really doing anything with it, but it looks like there is some kind of curiosity, some acceptance. He seems quite receptive. But here, look, this person is drinking the contents of the cup, the wreath that was here. He has put his around his neck. He has put it around his neck as a garland. And these are his resources. So here I feel like the spirit is asking you to make the best use of your skills, perhaps. And when you look at this person's face, I hope you can see it. There's a frown there. So deep in his thoughts, he is drinking this cup. He has declared himself victorious for some reason, but this has come out in resources. It's not quite clear to me, so let's try to get some clarification. What is this Page of Cups reversed about? This, I can't really get it. Alright. Okay, that's all. A bit too much energy there. 1 minute. How many are these? 2, alright. With the Page of Cups reversed, I have Thief and I have Imprisonment. Interesting. Thief, Imprisonment, and Page of Cups reversed. And these are the resources. Emotional blockage, some kind of. See, with the Thief and the Imprisonment, one thing is common. This is asking for some kind of judgment, right? Because these are both. See, there was a thief and he got caught, and now in this imprisonment, there is some kind of justice being served, and yet there is a help here. Of course, when you look at this mouse, you may not feel like it's there to help the person, but I'm picking up on it intuitively, but that this is talking about some sort of help, that there is somebody there, some unexpected person who can help you out. So perhaps this is about your resources are justice. Okay, one more card, please. Resources. So maybe own what you have done and then pay the price for it. And not pay the price in the way that you get yourself. I'll not go there. The thing is that maybe it's time to be accountable for your actions, and that is your main resource. If you're not telling anybody else, then at least to yourself be accountable for what you have done. So something, mature woman. Okay, so this is not just, maybe this is related to a mature woman. Maybe you have some kind of apology that you need to make to this mature woman. Maybe you need to offer something to come clean to this mature woman. Some way you have hurt them, or perhaps it's about you, regardless of the gender. It's about you taking accountability of your actions, for your actions, and then becoming the mature person that you must become. So your resources are not so much about your skills, your knowledge, your passion, or whatever. It's about taking accountability. And with the imprisonment here, I feel like this is about paying the price. So if you have gotten away with some kind of theft, you have stolen something from someone, and it's not literal stealing, it may be about perhaps doing something that broke up two people, I'm hearing, or that caused somebody some sort of grief. It's not even about money, it's about anything, any kind of emotional injustice. If you have done that and you can think of it, then it's time to take accountability for you. Pay the price, be the mature person, and that way you will break this mental anguish that has been tormenting you. Is there something else here? Any more clarification? Change. See? So yes, the change is in your hands if you just take accountability for your actions and be the mature person. And this will change this mental anguish. See, change your mental state. That's exactly what I was saying, that maybe this will bring the change here, and we have the change card here as a confirmation. So you will again have that kind of grasp over your own sanity, I'm hearing. All right, once you at least talk to yourself, take accountability, if not to anybody else, then at least to yourself, and be the mature person. Do the things that you need to do to pay the price for those actions, or if not pay the price, then at least bring some kind of justice in that situation, and that will help you get out of this mental state that is tormenting you. Yes, you are grieving some sort of loss, something that you expected to become something in your life. I know there's a lot of something there, but you understand what I'm saying, right? So maybe you were holding on to an idea in the past of a relationship, perhaps, that didn't work out. You were grieving, and in that grief, your head was blasting away. You were becoming a person who was worried all the time, who was in pain all the time. You were inside of your head rather, all the time. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry if that was the wrong moment to chuckle, but the thing was that I laughed at my own sentence. What was happening there with my words? Whatever. What I'm trying to say is that this mental anguish that you were in this state, you have done something, or perhaps even before that, you have done something for which you need to take accountability. At least tell yourself that, see, that is something that wasn't right, or those were the situations where I wasn't true to myself, or I didn't give the other person the respect, honor that they deserved. So this is the time to be the mature person, take accountability, and then try and mend those people, I'm hearing. So mend those situations, or talk to those people if you can, apologize, be the mature person here, and this will put an end to this mental anguish, and you will have the change that you have been seeking. Okay, so for the future we have the Hierophant reversed. Hierophant reversed. Let's get some kind of clarification here. Admit. On its own, the Hierophant is talking about, asking you rather, what is your faith? Where do you put your faith? Do you have a closed mind? Do you listen to people? Do you not listen to people with an open mind? Are you too much inside of your, or rather, okay, I'm going to say anything else before I get to third class, I'm hearing. Okay, does this word class mean anything to you? Family room. Okay, do we have any other card coming there? The courthouse. There's house word there. Family room here. Toil and labor. A message. And we have expectation. So Hierophant reversed, it's about asking yourself about your faith. Have you lost your faith? And then we have the courthouse here. So have you lost faith in the court system, in the legal system? Have you lost faith in your family, in your house, in your family dynamics, I'm hearing? Then we have toil and labor. This is one of those times where you have to perhaps fast forward the video, because I need to really focus on the message what I'm trying to say here. The Hierophant reversed. Okay, so I feel like, before I say that, let's get another card here. This is like a mind bender. What are we trying to say here about the future? The future. What about the future? The devil. The devil, the Hierophant reversed, and here the thing is getting a bit clearer, right? The devil is making you lose your faith, and this devil doesn't have to be in the literal sense. It's about those obsessions of yours, those addictions, temptations, whatever it is, those negative feelings have made you, or may, because this is the future card, so these may make you lose your faith. Okay, you may feel like whatever you have been believing in isn't really serving you. You may feel like that the legal system is not on your side. Nothing will work out with the legal system. Your family is not really caring about you, let's put it that way. Even toil and labor is not really giving you what you deserve, right? And I feel like these things apply only when you are not paying attention to the resources. If you are not taking accountability for your actions, you are not releasing mental anguish, you're not releasing the bitterness that has come out of this relationship or whatever. I feel like that is where these future cards are applicable. That is where you may feel as though the world is against you, because this is the world, right? Legal system, you feel like that's against you. You feel like your own family is against you. You feel like no amount of work you put in is going to help you, right? But with the message and the expectation card here, I feel like you can expect certain message, some opportunity maybe. Doesn't have to be a literal message, some kind of offer, because this is the person is offering this letter. It looks like that to me. Okay, so there will be an offer which will set your expectations, which will make you believe again. So there is an opportunity to get rid of this situation where you are losing your faith system, where you are not open to receiving. Yeah, see, I heard receiving, and here I was talking about receiving. So yeah, if you will be in this state, you may not be open to receiving this offer, and that will really break your expectations from the future. The thing is, you'll need to have an open mind so that when this offer comes along, you'll understand that this is actually meeting your expectations. This offer has the capability to release your mental anguish, to help you move on from this situation that didn't work out. Right? All right. So I really feel here it's very important to reverse this situation, to change the situation that is coming out in the future, to not get tempted, to not lose your faith in everything, in the spirit, in your whoever you pray to, whoever you are devoted to, and keep on working. And when an offer comes your way, understand that this doesn't have to be all that shiny offer that you have been expecting. It will have the capability to set you right, I'm hearing. All right. For the inner growth, we have 2 of cups here. So inner growth it's quite clear. It's about relationships. Whether it's your relationship with yourself, I feel, because when you hand over a cup to somebody, make sure it's full, right? Why would you hand over an empty cup? When you hand over an empty cup to somebody you're meeting, you're expecting them to fill it. But then what about their cup? That's again, okay, so I'm hearing many messages in my head today. So the thing here is, if you are in a relationship, if you are not in a relationship, doesn't really matter. What matters is, for your inner growth, you need to work upon filling your cup, making sure that you are vibrating in a high energy, making sure that your heart is big and strong, I'm hearing. All right. So you need to make sure that you have love in your heart to offer it to somebody else. You can't give something that you don't have. You may fake it for a while, but when you fake it, this is what happens. There's no love. Whoever you are dealing with, they may take their cup away, or even if they pretend to care about you, there is no real love, right? So make sure that you are taking care of your heart. For inner growth, the card is asking you to focus on your heart. Heal your heart. Make sure that you are vibrating in a high energy. And you have empathy for others also. So whichever way you can make your heart a beautiful place, I am hearing, okay? Do that. That will help you gain or help you grow internally. For your external growth, there is the Empress. And with the Empress, I feel like the cards are telling you that with this self-care, because Empress is also about self-care, and here you have taken care of yourself internally, right? You have worked on your inner growth. So you have taken care of yourself, and so externally also shine in that light. When you are healed internally, that light is bound to come out. So don't suppress it. Stand in your true power. Keep your head held high. You have all the protection. There are your guardian angels who are watching over you. You have the capability to rule. So yeah, it seems like this opportunity, this offer that is coming your way, if you are on the right track, it will help you stand in your true or full power, I'm hearing. And also, if you reverse it, you will see she has this mirror and everything is broken and this and that. So, and the guardian angel is on the verge of flying away. So if you focus with the mirror here, I feel like the lesson or the message here is, if you focus on your external beauty all the time, you will lose this protection, this guidance. And whatever you hold dear to you may just break apart. So instead of focusing all your attention on your vanity, you need to just accept the way you are and then stand in your true power, and then show your inner beauty, the inner growth that you have worked upon. It will shine bright and it will help you stand in your true power. And the guardian angels will also surround you. Happily, I'm hearing. Okay, I was gonna say they will be proud to stand by you. And also this card is asking you to not sell yourself short and really grab the opportunities of expansion. Alright, so that was all about the tarot cards. Now let's just get a closing card from the Heal Yourself reading cards, because I feel that's important here. Our inner growth, we got Two of Cups. So how do we heal our heart? How can we work on our inner growth? Okay, so the cards are quite silent about it. Healing. Did you see that? How do we work on our inner growth? We have healing card. That's just beautiful, isn't it? We have been talking about healing and we got the healing card. Is there any other card? 3 shuffles. No? No other card. So we'll just open the healing card here. Healing card's message 21, and I'll just read it for you. Healing. Illness and pain in your body is a message for you to slow down, look within, and make important changes. If you are experiencing stress, feel overwhelmed, are suffering ailments in your body, or feel exhausted and depressed, it means that your body is trying to communicate with you. Your body wants you to start treating it in a more loving manner and listening to the message it is sending you. You need to become conscious of the areas in your life that you are avoiding or suppressing. Healing takes time. It is a process. Your first step towards healing is to create a safe, loving, supportive environment where you can listen to your inner wisdom. And there is also action here, what you can take. Take a few deep breaths and relax your body. Place your hands on an area in your body where you have pain. Ask your body, is there a message you want to give me? This message may come to you as thoughts, words, images, insights, feelings, memories, etc. Say, I call on my divine healing intelligence to help release all pain, blockages, and density from this area. Watch and feel as dense energy leaves your body. Then say, I call on my divine healing intelligence to infuse this area with a green ray of light. I ask that all the immune mechanisms of my body be activated and my body now return to a state of perfect balance and health. Imagine a green light moving through your body and repairing it. Gently bring your awareness back to normal and open your eyes. Alright, so you can try this practice and see if it helps you in terms of healing your heart. Just healing your heart is not as straightforward as healing your body, because it takes time to acknowledge what it is that is hurting you. Find out what are those memories that haunt you. So lately, I'll just share one quick personal experience. So lately I was getting those memories of those days where I was hurt by someone, and so I wasn't in a good place. I was thinking about it all the time. I don't know why those memories were coming up. I feel like it had something to do with the full moon and everything, but I can't really be sure about that. So then I started having dreams about the same person, and whenever I would wake up the next morning, I'll feel bad about it, that it was just a dream and not the reality. And now, for some reason, I got this idea that even my dreams are a part of my life. I'm living there also. So it doesn't matter if in my dream I was happy and when I woke up I am feeling bad about it. It doesn't really, or rather I was with that person in my dream, and when I woke up they are not there. The thing is, my dreams are also my life, right? So even if I get to spend time with them only my dream, or only in my dreams, why should it bother me? It's fine if they are not there in the 3D, let's just call it that. But at least I got to spend some time with them in my dreams, and that should be okay, right? So that was just a personal experience to help you, perhaps, if you are going through that phase. If not, whatever helps you heal your heart, that doesn't distort your belief system, that doesn't hurt others, is all right, right? You do what you need to do to heal yourself. Just don't be in this state of constant mental torture. Don't be in this state where you don't take accountability for your actions, and don't get befooled by the devil, right? Work on your inner growth, constantly work on it. No matter how hard the days are, work on your healing every single day, because healing is the center point of this reading, I feel. And then shine brightly. All right? So that's all I have for you. If you stayed with me for this whole reading, thank you very much, because it makes me feel really good if you thought this reading was helping you and my words were helping you in some way, and you chose to stick around. So thanks a lot for that, really grateful. And if you have been till this point, just hit that like button so that this may reach to those who need to hear this message, or who may heal from this message. All right? And as always, shine bright.